on TV all day, every day. What up?
Harlem has come to bid farewell to one of its brightest hopes. For Harlem is where he worked and where he struggled and fought. Many will ask what Harlem finds to honor in this stormy, controversial, and bold young captain. And we will smile.
And the reason the problem can't be solved today is you try and dress it up and doctor it up and make it look like a favor was done to the black man by having brought the black man here. But when you realize that it was a crime that was committed, then you approach the solution to that problem in a different light, and then you can probably solve it. And as long as you think Negroes are running around here of the opinion that you're doing them a favor by letting them have some of this and letting them have some of that, why not?
Streets! Who's Harlem? Harlem! Who's streets? Streets! Who's Harlem? Harlem! Who's streets? Streets! Who's Harlem?
Why, naturally, every time you give a little bit more justice or freedom to the black man, you stick out your chest and say, see, we're solving the problem. You're not doing the black man any favor. If you stick a knife in my back, if you pull it in 9 inches and pull it out 6 inches, you haven't done me any favor. If you pull it all the way out, you haven't done me any favor.
For Harlem is where he worked and where he struggled and fought.
And this is what you have to realize. If you put a man in jail against his will, illegally, he's not guilty, you frame him up. And then because he resents what you've done to him, you put him in solitary confinement to break his spirit. After his spirit is broken, you let him out a little bit and give him the general run of the prison. You haven't done him any favor. If you let him out of prison completely, you haven't done him any favor because you put him in there unjustly and illegally in the first place. Now you have 20 million black people in this country who were brought here and put in a political, economic, and mental prison. This was done by Uncle Sam. And today you don't realize what a crime your forefathers have committed. And you think that when you open the door a few cracks and give this little integration, an intoxicated Negro, a chance to run around in the prison yard, that's all he's doing, that you're doing him a favor. But as long as he has to look up to someone who doesn't represent him and who doesn't speak for him, that person only represents the warden. It doesn't represent some kind of president or mayor or governor or senator or congressman or anything else. So this new type, the fact has to be faced that he exists, especially since he's in the house. And he didn't come here against his will. So you have to take the blame for his being here.
Here, at this final hour, in this quiet place, Harlem has come to bid farewell to one of its brightest hopes. For Harlem is where he worked and where he struggled and fought.
Hey, peace to the family. Welcome to the 92nd birthday anniversary of El Haj Malik El Shabazz and the 52nd anniversary that marks his assassination. This is the real black movement here. These are the people who love Malcolm X, who love our movement, and we are on our way to see many of the greats. Sister Betty Shabazz with Brother Malcolm. We're here to see Khalid Muhammad, he will be there. Dr. Yosef Ben Jochanan will be there. Clarence 13X, the father, he will be there. Paul Robeson will be there. We will be amongst many of the spirits and some of our family members. So we welcome and we invite you to celebrate this day. Mark your calendar, May 19th, 2017. This is the real black revolution, and these are the people who walk the streets, who know about Malcolm, love Malcolm, and we're not talking about these young people who are makeup artists, who every day put up on makeup and create things to say that sound fly, but they won't come out here and talk to these people, these elders. They won't have a conversation, and you know what? Everything is being recorded, and because it's being recorded, you're going to lose your right to speak for the people, right? But this is really what it is. So the people that you don't think is related to the struggle, on these days, you actually see who they are. Peace to the family.
Well, I simply want us to understand that we claim we love these people, and I've been noticing a strange kind of love. You know, they're talking about Dr. Strange love. It's the strange love we claim we exhibit, which I truly believe we learn from white folks. It's the weakest shit I've ever run across. We say we love these people, like I'm supposed to be the keynote speaker for Sonny Abubakar Carson tomorrow. and it'll be around 4 o'clock when I'll be speaking. But it's the strangest thing. We say we love these people, but we don't carry on their work. If that's love, I think I might have more appreciation for your hate, because if you won't do the work of these people whom you say you love, how do you plan on having a successful or an intelligent future that's progressive enough to help your children? You see what I'm saying? We got to pick up this work. See what I'm saying? You call them elders. Okay, now your ass is old. You're the elder. We need you to stand up and do this damn work. We can't carry on geriatric movements, okay? You can't run a revolution on the flat of your ass. You got to stand up and get the work done. If you don't want to do the work, then go sit down and wait to die, nigga, because that's all that's going to happen for you.
I'm 65 years old.
Yes, sir.
And I remember as a young boy, 8 years old, I used to stand with my uncle right along here and watch Malcolm X speak right here, because there was a bookstore here. Of course, none of this was here. There was a bookstore with great African leaders, their pictures on top.
Was it by chance called Mashours?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Louis Mashours.
Okay.
Yes. And my uncle would always bring me here to hear it. And I never knew that I was watching history. Watch that tall black man with the red hair and the glasses. And little did I know that right across the street is where Nikita Khrushchev met Fidel Castro on the 9th floor in his suite. Also, right there on the corner, where there's now a shoe shop, used to be chock full of nuts, you know. And Malcolm used to put a ladder up and sneak right over there too. Now, here's one thing I want to tell you before I go. My uncle didn't like bringing me to see Malcolm because I had a weak bladder, and I would always say, Uncle JR, I've got to, you know. So he'd take me around the corner and wherever to relieve myself. But of course, by the time he got back, his spot was gone. Malcolm X, we love you, brother.
Say it loud. I do it for my people. I'm black and proud. I do it for my people. Say it loud. I do it for my people. I'm black and proud. I do it for my people. I'm saying loud. I do it for my people. I'm black and proud. I do it for my people. Say it loud. I do it for my people. I'm black and I'm proud. I do it for my people. I'm black and I'm proud. Making it now. Future's now, the future's now. I'm black and I'm proud. Making it now. The future's now, the future's now. I'm African American. You see my skin, you see the melanin. There'll never be another black president again. Boo-hoo, we don't need Obama. Already had enough of drama. What'd he do? They say killed Osama. What'd he do? He ain't say yo mama. Time for war, you better have your armor. Stay strapped, you better keep that llama. Line them up just like Obama. Going out just like a martyr.
I can't out-murder white people, but I can out-love their asses anytime I like. You can help me by learning to love yourself. And I ain't talking about a selfish, insane kind of love. I'm talking about a real global kind of love. I think it was Abby O'Doon who asked me, what's the miracle on 125th and 7th? And I told him, I said, I'm going to turn raw niggas into divine universal actors. I simply want you to come back home. I wrote the piece that says, it's a long way home, yeah, now, sing my song. I'm tired and beat, dead on my feet, I'm gonna keep on walking, I won't look back. That's our job. Move towards Africa, move towards yourself. Africans, come back home. That's why I wrote the song also that says, I've got Africa on my mind all the time, yeah. I've got Africa on my mind all the time, yeah. Africa on my mind, feels so good all the time. Africa on my mind all the time, yeah. Yeah, that's all I want. I want Africans to come back home. Once you wake up, the world will change almost overnight. Yes, sir. Stay strong, baby. You have another choice. Come on. Let her know.
Right? Sometimes it rains out here. I came up with a little rain.
But the whole thing is to move quickly as we can. Once the brothers get ready, get you out of the sun. It is hot. We don't have tents. If you feel yourself feeling faint or something, raise your hand. We have water. Somebody will bring you water, or someone will help you get to some shade or in a car or vehicle, so that no one gets hurt, that we come and do this respect tribute to this man. He took 19 bullets, and he didn't run. He took them all up front with his hands up, not like this. He had his hands like this, trying to tell idiots, be cool. All right? And at 39 years old, this boy gave his life for us. The least we can do once a year, come and tell him, respect, sir, because of what you did. So y'all, how do you say, feel me? Right? Okay, so I'm just the old guy on the set.
So we're just waiting.
One other old guy.
Brother Papa.
Proper term is elders.
This is Brother Stopps. He was one of the brothers on the door at the Audubon that day, and that's why we got at least one of them. But we caught two, but the cops took one because that was theirs. So he's one of the few brothers who was in that ballroom who was with Malcolm that's still here. There are others claiming to have been in that room, but they weren't there. And there's some who was in the room was under the chairs. They weren't fighting back. But some of the brothers did fight back. Malcolm didn't go down that easy. Some of the brothers did fight back. And some of the sisters fought back. Before some of the brothers got to the stage, it was sisters up on that stage ready to take the next bullet before even Sister Betty got there. So sometimes we got to tell the story, because a lot of the story I hear being told, the shit ain't right.
Tell him.
They're not telling the truth. But there's a few of us still alive. We can tell the truth. But right now, you're the truth. The man did it so you can learn how to fight for freedom, because Trump just told you, you ain't got freedom yet. All right? And all those cracker men he got around him, they're telling you, we're going to take back whatever freedom you thought you had. So you need to come to Malcolm and say, oh, Malcolm, we're going to listen to you, and we're going to take our freedom. So just respect the brothers, and we have a beautiful day, and we'll move forward. Once they give me the orders.
Do you have water?
Yes, sir. I got plenty of water in the back of the car.
So again, if you let me just give you some instructions, right? If you bend your legs, you'll be standing up listening to them speak for about an hour. If you bend your legs, then you won't crap up and fall. If you feel yourselves feeling woozy, just raise your hand and somebody will come to you, right? If you don't like what's being said, there's a way in which to do it. You can raise your hand, you can talk to me, but we do not accept, what we don't accept is disorder. We have to be an orderly, respectful people, because we have children here and we have women here, right? So, if there's a problem, you may not like something that's going on in ceremony, you may have your personal religious beliefs, keep them in the closet for the day. So we ask you to clear your mind, think about your people, think about your own family members that walk with these famous people, with Garvey and with Malcolm, with Du Bois, with Booker T. Washington. Think about your own ancestors, right? And think about how they want to be respected, because on this day, we're the only people telling the story of our people on this day. The other days, that's another story. We're not talking about anybody's book. We're not talking about any of those other things. We're talking about living, breathing people who serve black people. Also buried here is Dr. Khaled Muhammad. Dr. Khaled Abdul Muhammad is just in the next field. So they're with us. They're walking with us, right?
Malcolm X's grandson, too.
Malcolm X's grandson is buried here. So is Paul Robeson. Paul Robeson is buried here. And in that building right there is the singer that you know as Aaliyah. She's buried there. There are a lot of black families that come. And Sister Betty Shabazz is buried with Brother Malcolm. So at the end, you'll be able to see the family. So thank you so much, sister. Thank you. So there are so many ancestors that are here that are buried. So this is our family plot.
Only two languages the word occurs. It occurs in the Fon language and occurs in the Ewe language. Well, white people decide to take our word for the divine from West Africa and turn it into something filthy. But we can't let them do that. We can't let them take that from us. our ancestors says the way we call the divine, we say Voodoo Daha. The essence of the divine creator is in me. Voodoo Gadzi, the essence of the divine creator is in all of nature. So let him make of it what he wants, as long as we know what we're doing. The Prophet said, I come not to bring a new religion, I come to restore that which was there in the beginning. And that's the way of the divine. That's the only way, that's the only law. There's no other law. People that say, well, I got this religion, that's fine. But there's only one creator, there's only one sustainer. So you call him by a different name, as long as your behavior and your character lives up to what you say you're calling, then we cool. If your behavior and character is against the human family, we're not cool. And we know all over the world right now, people are waging war on our people, everywhere we are. So please, do not sleep. All right, my brother, I talk too much sometimes, but we need to know.
Clarification. Okay, so I'm with Brother El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, the man known as Malcolm X, Sister Betty Shabazz, and we're here at their resting place. This is all there is left. It's a humble resting place of it. Hopefully today we get to see some living members of the people who actually work with Malcolm X. So we're going to get off these sacred grounds. We're getting ready. I'm going to hopefully find you Brother Stark, who was with Malcolm at the day that he got assassinated, and we'll be able to talk just for a few minutes. So I want to introduce the community to someone that they should know. On February 21st, 1965, during the day that El Hajj Malik El Shabazz was assassinated, we had people that was there. We have the beautiful opportunity to have a person amongst us who was not just a bystander, but was a person that was actually on duty that day. The brother's name, I'll let himself introduce him by his name. But it's because of this brother and others that the people that did it, some of them were apprehended. Now, we have this thing, brother, we have these young people in the community that said, Brother Malcolm X, this is what they're saying. They're saying Brother Malcolm X is responsible for a lot of young people going to jail. This is what they said. Listen, Elder, that a lot of people are going to jail because of Malcolm X. That Malcolm X, the parents of these young people were calling Malcolm X, and Malcolm X was not picking up the phone. So we have just a little opportunity to clear the air, just to tell the people who you are, and don't get upset because these are just young people, right? But this is one of the real security people of Malcolm X, but he was one of the young security at that time.
Right.
So just
my name is Brother Stark. Okay, my name is Brother Stark. And any of the young people out there that are being misled for whatever reason, they must understand that Malcolm is not responsible for no one going to prison. His thing wasn't going to prison. His thing was for people. He was only for people, the black American people, Afro-American, so-called Afro-American. And if anyone be misinformed on what was his reason here, they can check out some of the tapes, and that will explain exactly what he was about. His main thing was destroy. The first thing a man, to be a real man, you have to destroy your ego. If you don't have an ego, then you have nothing else to fear. He was all about the brothers and sisters, and that's all he was about. So anyone feel like he's causing them to go to prison, that is just an excuse. And they should go and search and get the information.
Stand back now.
We suffer political economic exploitation, and social degradation. All of them from the same enemy. The government has failed. You can't deny that. You do too much singing.
Today is time to stop singing and
محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
I guess you could drum too, because this is African now. So you can drum. In the sense that those prayers are over. Support. Yeah, drum. Support. Drum.
Six.
As a matter of fact, won't you just drum him?
We give praise and honor to Olodumare, to the owner room, to the
Mole, to the Akbar Mole, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We give praise to the heavenly spirits that guide us through our lives. We give the praise to victory and to overcome and the power to overcome obstacles in all ways and all shapes. We give praise for our enemies, but now we are so clear that we know our enemies and we can see their faces. But we give praise to the Spirit which lives and dwells within all of us. That is a common spirit that dwells with the Creator. We give praise to Mother, the great Mother, the Mother who supports us. May she who combs her hair with a rake, may she never swallow us up. We give praise to those who stand before us, those who stand before us, those who stand to the right of us, those who stand to the left of us, those who are our ancestors. Baba, we are moving with the energy and the power that you have now bestowed upon us. We're moving so that good things, better things, and best things still live. Well, let us come together and rake it together. Let's pull it and weed it out of our life. The things that we don't want and plant the things we want. Ashe to, Ashe mile, Sile Ashe.
Community for libation. Now you're going to hear an Akumbo, who's also from the Sons of Africa, for a libation from the Akan tradition.
Ago.
Amen.
Ago.
Amen.
Ago.
Amen.
Ago. Orima Capone, Chiribon Kwame, Nani Yame, Asasa Ya Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Nana Kennedy Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Adadi Kofi Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Nana AC Ketwa Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Nana Surgery Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Oba Kwesi Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Oba Kwesi Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Kwesi Kramer Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Nana Jakuta Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Asu Free Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Kweku Free Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Nana Kweku Deku Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Obo Kofi Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Obo Kofi Okra Kofi Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Ta Kofi Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Ta Yas Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Yinyana Abusum Pim 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 Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Bobo Orisha Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Bobo Irumole Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Yinyana Loas Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Yinyana Neteru Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
Yinyana Esamafo Bedin Sano.
Yeah.
At this time, for your bloodline family, if you could call some of your relatives that you know in your bloodline, and we'll continue. You just call freely. Bedin Sano. Bedin Sano. Bedin Sano. Bedin Sano. Bedin Sano. Bedin Sano. Yinyana Esamafo Bedin Sano. Yeah. It's a mouthful. Nana Conco Noche Bejin Sano. It's a mouthful. Nana Ose Tutu Bakwan Bejin Sano. It's a mouthful. Nana ya kuya parabia Bejin Sano. It's a mouthful. Nana Apare Deni Zulu Bejin Sano. It's a mouthful. Kamate Deni Zulu Bejin Sano. It's a mouthful. Weku Renchi Bejin Sano. It's a mouthful. Nana Hodari Bejin Sano.
Ade Pumi first.
Ade Pumi first, Bejin Sano. Yeah. Now, this time, I would like everyone to call upon communal elders, such as Malcolm X, or the ones that you've met that have influenced your life, whether the community knows them or not. We're talking about the extended family. Say, call freely, please.
Amiri Baraka.
Mother Moore.
Mother Moore.
Mother Muhammad.
Mother Baraka.
Luis Reyes Rivera.
Edward Scobie. Harriet Tubman. Sojourner Truth.
Makanda Ken McIntyre.
Baba Chuck Davis.
Booker T. Washington.
Elijah Muhammad.
John Coltrane. Adam C.J. Walker. Mother Moore.
Sam Cooke.
Booker T. Washington.
Queen Mother Sylvia Perusia Jordan.
Carlos Cook.
Yes, he's buried here.
Ella Collins.
Malcolm X.
You've heard the Muslim community. You've heard the Yoruba community. You've heard the Muslim community. You've heard the Yoruba community. You've heard the Akan community. What most of you don't know, that in that last year of Hajj Malik, there was two communities that stood at either side with him in the Muslim mosque. One was Nana Opari Deni Zulu and the Akan community. The other was Baba Surgiman and the Yoruba community. And they were with him until he left. So if you're wondering what's going on, I'm explaining. One more, Brother Reggie. There was another community that you don't know much about, but Sister Ella stopped to the stool of Dumbelaweo. So today we have Alexander Samdi from the shrine of the Zantrai out of Haiti in the Voodoo tradition. Ogon Samdi. Hey, Bobo!
Sei boye vida na ide o tambala vie salut dueto o tambala vie salut dueto egi o se agause no disse agaufese agoli sagondi vaio. Sei boye vida na ide, sei boye vida na ide, sei boye vida na ide, Malcolm.
Holusamdi is from a place called Hinge, which is in the plateau of Haiti. And the shrine there is called the Shrine of the Zantral. So now, Brother Harry.
You gotta be behind.
The brothers who are coming up in white symbolizes the fact that Hajj Malik, in those 11 last years of his life, lived those lives as a Muslim. And when he came back to this country from the Sudan, he brought teachers from the Sudan. So the symbolic, brothers, around that flag, that red, black, and green flag, which symbolizes our nation and symbolizes our leader. He described himself as a black nationalist freedom fighter. Your religion is between you and your God. He's the only one that says that, all about tradition. So the one thing I wanted to make clear, this is not a Muslim ceremony. This is not a voodoo ceremony. This is not an Akan or Yoruba ceremony. This is just black people paying tribute to the one man who took the 19 bullets, because none of us took a damn thing. Okay? And many of us ran for years after he took the bullets. Some of us stood out here alone for years. So respect the symbol. Our God is God. Our creator is a creator. There isn't multiple creators. There's only one creator. There's a multiple sustainer. There's only one sustainer. We just have different words to call it. But people know in their common sense, there's only one law. And it's the law of the divine who created this universe. One law. So we clear what we do here. Even though it may look different to some. We're trying to reach everybody here. To know that you're one African family. One family. Whether you're a super light skin, if you can almost not tell who you are and your hair straight, or you're super black skin, or all the brown shades in between. One African. Our brother Harry. couple of elders make comments, and one person from the family, and a member and a leader of the Malcolm X Commemoration Committee, Sister Dayquay. I don't know where she's going to disappear on me, but while she's being crowned, I want Malcolm's grandnephew. You're grand, right, Ajan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so come. Brother Ajan Collins, Haj Malik's grandnephew, Sister Ella's, his sister, grandson. He's also, like everybody, going to be held to the 2-minute marker.
Not even 2 minutes, please. Less.
He did come down from Boston with a van load of his students, where he teaches school up in Boston, Massachusetts.
All right. Where are they? So my students are over here.
Raise your hand.
If you're at New Mission High School, could you come on over just a little bit? New Mission High School. So
you hooked it up, huh? Good.
Uncle Malcolm was my grand uncle, yes, and Professor Small said it earlier that after Uncle Malcolm died, there were a lot of people around here still, and who were still a part of the movement. Some of those people are gone. Many of them are still here.
Great.
Regardless of if they're gone or if they're still here in body, the most important part is that you see gathered around the grave the embodiment of them in the youngest. The youngest are there on the ground close to him. The oldest are still here, but none of us will be here for very long, only the amount of time that the Spirit allows. And just to be able to be here, we came from Boston. We have followers of Uncle Malcolm here. A young brother known, he goes by Jay. We have my students here fighting for environmental justice, social justice, and they came all the way here just to see this and be infused by the power. We feel the power. Hopefully others can feel the power as well. And when we're gone, we'll continue to live in the bodies of others through this power as well.
Thank you, Brother Ajan. This is an extraordinary young man, very good. He's in the bloodline. So, Sister Dayquay, where are you?
Right here. Right here.
Things were going so bad, I sent and got you a microphone so I can make sure they can hear you.
Forward. Should be in front of the mic. You don't get feedback.
So the leadership, and you need to know certain leadership in this community that haven't backed down against tyranny.
Thank you.
And this is one of the sisters who've been out here fighting. Her husband, where's Haji? You know, come on out here, brother. You all right? You know, that's a beautiful brother who did his time on the cross in the penitentiary for raising up arms against this state on behalf of you.
All power to the people.
All power to the people. Free them all. Free them all.
Black power.
Black power.
Reparations. I want to say greetings and good morning to everyone who is here.
Turn the speaker that way.
Okay.
1, 2, 2.
Oh, okay.
You just have a powerful voice.
That's what I heard on the bus today. So I want to say thank you. I want to really say thank you to all the children that are here. We had a busload of children. We just heard from the brother, some students came from Boston. We had some children in front of us when the call was made to say some ancestral freedom fighters. And let me tell you, those children had the names.
Yes, they did.
So that means when they got the names, they got the history and the her story. So we thank those people who are teaching our children and passing on history. We are nothing without this brother Malcolm Shabazz. We are nothing without the Sojourner Truths, the Harriet Tubmans, the Ella Bakers, and all those people that he stood on the shoulders of, and we stand on the shoulders of. And we must teach our children that we stand on the shoulders of greatness. And they cannot believe the lies and the distortions that they are learning in those schools when they are not homeschooled. So those schools are incubators of inferiority and of white supremacy. So we have to fight that. So you're being here to give honor to our brother, our beloved Black Shining Prince, says that you are passing on that history. And as I close out, I just want to remind people, I am, you said my name right? Dequi Keone Siddiqui, and I am the chairperson of the Malcolm X Commemoration Committee, and I called out the name of Baba Herman Ferguson, who was with Brother Malcolm in the work. He was with Brother Malcolm on that day that they assassinated him, and he became a political prisoner. When he came out, he continued to do the work. We call his name because until he relocated to North Carolina, he was here every year. And even when he relocated, sometimes he came here. He is now in the land of the ancestors, but we know that his spirit is here. So we call Herman Ferguson, we call Yuri Kochiyama, we call Gene Reynolds, and we call those names who stood with Malcolm and created the Malcolm X Commemoration Committee because they were concerned about how Malcolm's legacy was being distorted. So we say Ashe to you, and we say please remember when the brother said that there are people who stood with Malcolm, and we're talking about people who stood with Malcolm in his legacy, in his steed, in doing the work. And they are now, I hope that everyone gets one of these cards. We have Black political prisoners, U.S. held political prisoners who are members of the Black Panther Party and the Black Liberation Army, who did what Malcolm said, who said defend your community, teach your people, work for the liberation of your people, and the price that they have paid is they are locked in them dungeons across this country, in state and federal prisons. We need everyone here to get involved to fight for the liberation and the release of our captured freedom fighters. You pay respect to Brother Malcolm. That's another way that you can pay respect beyond May 19th. So make sure you get one of these cards. Stop me, please. Let's do this work. Thank you. Free the land.
Thank you, sister. We're going to have two more persons, one male elder that will speak for all male elders and one female elder who will speak for all female elder. Somebody hold me to the time because we got to load those buses very shortly. Dr. Lena Jeffries, a member of the board of the OAAU, and our spiritual leader and one of the founders of the Sons of Africa. And so people are getting confused. The Sons of Africa was administrating at this grave site before they constituted themselves as the Sons of Africa. The Sons of Africa is a constitution that's a part of the OAAU, and I'm one of its founders.
Okay, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Praise the Lord, brothers and sisters. And pass the ammunition. It is always a pleasure to join the family in serious business, and coming here is serious business. Brother Small and others have been here over 50 years. My wife and I over 40 years. And we pay homage not just to an individual, but to a special spirit that moved through us with power, that moved through the world with power. And we need to tap into that spirit so that we can make our personal contribution as we Africanize our lives. Black lives matter, other lives matter. But if the lives are not Africanized, they will not be able to do what they want to do or have to do in the spirit of El-Haj Malik El-Shabazz Omaweli, Malcolm X. We are glad to see you here, particularly the young people, because they need this understanding of this special warrior spirit who was among us. And we have to mention two particular brothers, of the Harlem community that were with him. And that's the elder, Dr. John Henry Clark, and his associate in the struggle, Dr. Yosef Ben Yakin. But let's not forget the sisters. The sisters have always been there in the struggle.
You know that.
Sister Betty is here. She was carrying on as best she could.
Marcus.
Dr. Betty Shabazz. Now, Brother Small has given me orders. He's the only one that can give me orders after Dr. Clark and Dr. Ben left. And of course, my wife can sit me down at any time. So I will not continue except to say the struggle continues. We are on a victorious path. If you want to be more into what this is all about, there are activities all day today. On tomorrow, between 5 and 10, we will be dealing with the legacy of these revolutionaries, including our brother Malcolm, but also Dr. Shekanta Jip, and a whole host of others. We'll be dealing with Dr. Clark's work. Notes on the African crossroads, the unfinished revolution of Malcolm and Garvey and Du Bois and Lumumba. And so we will be dealing with that on tomorrow at length. You won't have to worry about the sun. You'll be inside and we'll be there for 5 hours. The following week, on Thursday, we'll be at the National Black Theater. National Black Theater, 125th Street and 5th Avenue. On Thursday, we will be there dealing with the AU, the African Union. El-Haj Malik El-Shabazz, Malcolm Omawali, he laid the foundation for us dealing with the global community with the OAAU. So on Thursday, we will be celebrating that connection, that Pan-Africanism at 2 o'clock in the National Black Theater. So brothers and sisters, you're an inspiration to see all of you here. We, my wife and I, 80 plus, are committed to keep doing what we do until we drop.
That's right. That's right. Until we drop. That's right. Transition. That's right.
Thank you, Dr. Professor.
Reparations now. Reparations now.
So we'll ask Dr. Rosalind Jeffries to speak for the female elders.
Greetings, 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 my children, aunts, uncles, grandfolks, great-grand, and on back to Dine until the very beginnings of history and of humankind. I say to you, on behalf of Malcolm X, Salam Alaikum.
Walaikum Salam.
Means peace. And it means not the ordinary peace, but the peace that passes understanding. And that peace is one that comes from the divine. And so if you don't hook yourself up into the divine, you will be leading a life of fragmentation and chaos. The human mind tends to go in doubles, a positive and a negative thought. When you have a positive thought, so often a negative will follow. And if you don't have the discipline and the divine training, you will pick up the negative thought thinking it's your own when it's from the enemy. And so therefore you must always take the positive and push it forward and continue to reaffirm. And that is why we are assembled here today. Malcolm X represents to us the need for a warriorship. And warriorship means to fight against the negative of your own mind and the mean spirit of other people so that the positive may push forward in salam, peace that passes understanding. So that we remember them, the crippling of the athletes, and they said, no, I refuse to suck the crippled status. And so we saw people who were crippled by the legs gain strength and was able to run and go for the victory. You who are in precarious situations, whether it's in your personal family or wherever it is, you push forward because Malcolm X represents the militancy that said, you dare think about striking me on one cheek, I will push forward with my fist. Salam alaikum.
Because we have to get on the buses by 12:30. We're gonna close at this point, and there is a symbolic way this closing is done. The flag is removed from the grave and folded. It'll be handed today to Sister Lori, one of our elders who have been here for as long as I can remember, Lord. And each of you will be shown how to salute that flag in turn. How you doing, big brother Mike? And so, brothers, stop. The symbol of this flag being present, because this flag represents a nation. This flag was handed to us by the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey before any other African nation outside of Liberia and Ethiopia. They were the only two nations that had a flag before this flag. So this is one of the oldest African flags in the world. And it symbolizes the plight of the Africans in the entire Western Hemisphere, not just in North America.
Yes, sir.
And so we hold this flag as though it's our total land.
Yes, sir.
It's our spirit.
Yes, sir.
You know, and this flag have laid on this grave now for 52 years, the same flag. And so when you salute it by coming to Sister Lori, place your right hand on the flag and place your right hand then on your heart. It is to tell the African nation, we will die for you.
Right.
Because Malcolm died for us. And this is serious, it's not symbolic.
Thank you.
You know, as we've got a former political prisoner standing here, many of our comrades are going to die in there unless we get them out. We've already buried some who were in there. And they were young men in their 20s fighting for your freedom when they were kidnapped and incarcerated by our enemies. And so when you salute this flag, you're dedicating your life, your children's life, and your grandchildren's life. Because this is about intergenerational struggle for freedom. It won't be done until it's done. And we didn't start 500 years ago. It didn't start 1,000 years ago. It started when the first Europeans set foot on the continent of Africa, Northeast Africa, which we now call the Middle East. There's no such thing as the Middle East. It's Northeast Africa.
Teach, Brother Jay.
And so we've been fighting in a defensive posture since then. We need to begin to fight in an aggressive posture. And when Malcolm told us that you can't change anybody unless you're willing to change yourself. He showed you, he came from the lowest spot in the society and he changed himself. And that gave him the moral authority to help and change others. And the change don't just mean changing your name or put on some African clothing, because that's not change. You have to change your character, you have to change your essence, you have to change your belief, you have to change your understanding. Because this is real. Otherwise, you're responsible for the oppression of your children, your grandchildren, and your great-children. You're the one that will be held responsible because you didn't do what you had to do to make sure it never happened again.
Hey, how are you?
Unstoppable African meth. Hey, that's good.
Touch your heart now.
Put your right hand, that's right.
Don't be afraid. Touch
Right on your heart.
Touch it with that right hand.
Pledge to this. We're all over. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ashe. Ashe. There you go. Touch your heart. There you go, young lady.
Don't be afraid. Saluting the flag is a very important symbol for you. It's the way that you attach yourself to what all this represents.
There you go. It's okay. It's okay. You did it. It's okay. All right.
Peace. No disrespect. You got clothes on my way. I'm out. Then if you're out, you be covered up. You can't be like that. Like you want to get the last, whatever. See them right here? They go.
Shut it down, Jew. Today is Malcolm's Earth Day. Shut it down, Jew. We ain't playing no day. Told you we.
You be mad at your kid. Why should they respect you if you don't respect yourself? If you ain't got no dignity for yourself, then you want to talk about why your kids are doing wrong. Your kids don't do nothing but what you do. If your kids act like little individuals and don't give nothing about nothing, it's because y'all showed them that example. The only reason you out here is because Malcolm struggled on these streets. Then you turn around for 50 cents and disrespect one of the greatest freedom fighters we ever had, who was murdered because of
you. I'm looking crazy. I made you bust you up. I got my knife today. No, I'm saying, how am I looking crazy? I'm just messing with you. Stop playing.
That's it. I need you to get on the wallet. I need you to get on the wallet. He in the front.
To the people. Swing it, y'all. Swing it, swing it. We told you we was coming. We told you we was coming. You didn't believe us, man. We shutting this motherfucker down. No Jews making no money today. Alright? No Jews making no money. And guess what? The white man respect Malcolm, but we gotta deal with some of these Negro adversaries to make them shut down. That's a shame. That's a shame. Shut him down. Shut him down. Shut him down. Shut him down. Shut him down! Shut him down! Shut him down! What's good, man? Peace, peace. Dreadlocks! Shut it down.
in the line, left his wife, left his children, and sacrificed for us so that we can be a better people, so we can be a greater people. I don't think that's too much to ask. Come on, fam. All right, keep talking.
There you go. Say that. Say that. Say it on.
I'm up here because it's Sinetta.
right.
From Baltimore. From Baltimore. Let's hear that.
Vendors, all vendors and stores. All vendors and stores. All vendors and stores. You're not covered up, son? Oh, that's not you, right? Okay, whose stuff is this? She's covering it. Whose stuff is this? No, she's covering it up. Yeah, they're covering it up. Shut them down! Shut them down! Shut them down! Black power! Black power!
They heard about it on Sunday.
You know,
they didn't hear about it from the outside.
y'all can open after we can. So what I'm saying to y'all is,
we love you, though.
Business becomes a hustle. Respect that. That's why you out. Straight ahead. Black power. Black power. Y'all know y'all supposed to be shut down before 1 o'clock. And some of y'all say y'all Muslims. Allah don't think y'all hustlers. Shut them down. 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 He knows it. He knows it. No. No.
Black power. Black power. Black power. Black people. Black people. Black power. Black power. Black people. The black people. In Harlem.
Black power. Black power. Black power.
Shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. Guys in the building. Say cool in the building. I see these right now. Say cool over there chilling. Shut it down, brother. Come on, man. Respect Malcolm, brother.
Yes, get it. No, not this week.
Respect Malcolm, brother. Black people support you. We want to keep supporting you, brother. Hey, my man. We want to keep supporting you, brother. All right, let's set it down.
Put me on blast.
All right, brother. Put your ass on blast. Oh, yeah.
He's the one with the super tight shirt.
How you open the paper? Wait a minute, is this yours? Yeah, that's mine. Okay, you gotta shut that down. No, I'm gonna shut it down. And it's being disrespectful. Okay, so you know what? You know what we do? We'll make sure you don't sell nothing here all day. Is that what you want us to do? It's just 1 to 4 o'clock. We'll stay here till 8 o'clock here. Make sure that nobody buy nothing. You want us to do that? Because the cops can come and tell your ass, move, and you move.
1 to 4.
No, we covered it up now. You told me to. No, we told you that before. Now you never told me nothing. We did so. No, you didn't. Everybody on 125th told me that. You know what? You know what? I just got here today. You see, say coin them clothes. Everybody know that. Come on, man. Sweetheart. Exactly where you at. I know you told. I know you told.
Shut them down! 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 Shut them down!
What the day is? What the day is, brothers? There you go, my man. My brothers from Malcolm X. That's not your birthday right there, y'all. One of the legends of
Shut them down! Shut them down! Shut them down!
Unnecessary.
sir. That's right, by any means necessary.
Uh-oh. We got a failure to participate over here.
What's happening over here? Who's stuff is it? Who's stuff is it?
Cover it up, brother. You
know what? Why don't you turn it around?
How would anybody know?
Turn it around.
How would anybody know that you closed?
I'll help you. I'll turn it around.
Okay, we'll turn it around. All right,
that's what we do.
This is a problem. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. Where's Corey? Over here. This is turn this one around. This is right here in the middle. Off your road.
Like that. Over here. Hold on.
Making them shut it down.
Right there. That's the power of the community. That's the Absolutely. So that's why I got please. He speaks for you, brother. No problem. So you to the side.
If the white man come through here right now, when Giuliani came through here and ran all you vendors off here, you motherfuckers ran with no excuses. You ain't had nothing to say. Now we got Malcolm X's birthday. We've been doing this for years, and you just refuse to close down for a couple of hours, brother. Come on, man. Look at the white man over there. He's looking at you like these niggas don't respect me. So why the fuck should we respect? And you got on Malcolm t-shirt. That's right. And you got on Malcolm t-shirt. For 10 years. Come on, man. But you want black people to support you. So this is where we at, brother. We got to deal with Negro adversaries as well. You see? If the white man, look at, show the white man. See, the white man sees that your own people don't respect you. So why should we respect you if your own people don't respect you? You see what I'm saying? Just for a couple of hours to honor and respect Malcolm X. The money is going to always be there. You're going to make the dollar. It ain't like it's the end of the fucking world because you can't make a dollar right now. It's going to always be there. The money going to be there.
Come on, my Rasta. That's right. Cover it up. I don't want to see it happen to you.
What's happening, brother, with the books? What's happening with the books, my brother? Whose vendor is this? Now you always find out which vendor it is. Pick up the book, and immediately you'll find out who it belongs to. Then if you start to walk away with the book, then they'll get a ride. We got his attention? Who wants the book? I do. Oh, now you're talking now too. Oh, you got it now, you're talking now. I don't want that. I'm saying, yeah, brother, but you got yourself open.
Tried to tell you before they come, bro.
No, we want you to cover it up. Or take all the books, lock them on the air, and then when 4 o'clock you undo. Cover it up. Can you do that, Bob? Tajudeen. Tajudeen. Work with it, brother. Work with it.
Who's Harlem? Who's street? Our street. Who's Harlem? Who's street? Our street. Malcolm. 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 Don't disrespect. For Malcolm X. For Malcolm X. For Malcolm X. For Malcolm X. For Malcolm X.
125th Street. Shutting down on 125th. Black power! Black power! Black power!
He's a bad brother. He's a bad brother. He's a bad brother. He got the police respecting that shit. He got the police respecting it.
Shut it down!
That's what the people need to see in other places. In other places.
See that? He shut down the fucking street right here, the causeway.
Oh, Malcolm X.
Now where they going?
Now we're gonna go.
Shut down the street.
Who's Harlem? Who's street? Who's Harlem? Who's street? Who's Harlem? Malcolm! 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 Malcolm!
They understand.
Our streets! Our streets! Our heart! Our heart!
Red Pill in the building with his X-shirt on. I thought you was going out to Atlanta. What happened?
Don't. Keep moving, y'all. Keep moving. Keep the breath. Keep the time. Give him no attention.
Where you been at, brother?
Red Pill.
Come on, man.
From shut him down. Shut him down. Hold on. Listen up.
Black issues.
Listen up. Hold on. Listen up. We have some of our photographers and some of our online TV people here. We want to send a message out. Make sure you get this place, this thing. We gonna send it out all over the city. Don't shop with her. Don't shop with her. No, we are doing no. Listen to me. No, you obviously need the $5. That's why you open. No, that's why you open, because you obviously need the $5 because you done sold your soul for $5. But I'm gonna tell you this. I want y'all to get pictures
And we gonna put it up on the internet. Don't sell our music when you disrespect our people.
What's up, Baba?
Hey.
How you doing? You good?
Yeah.
She's selling CDs for $1 now. $5 don't mean nothing. But you selling them for $1.
For Malcolm X. Shut him down. So the party's over. The party's over because of y'all. Not because of me, but because of y'all and black people in this city. Black people in Harlem said we're not going to have Malcolm X disrespected, but we also not going to forget that they didn't close. See, we're not going to forget that they didn't close. So now they say 4 o'clock. After we had to run in there and run their people out of there. Now they say 4 o'clock. Because I tell you what, ain't no business on 125th Street can withstand a Black Power boycott. No business on 125th Street. We're not going to go down without a fight. We ain't going nowhere without a fight. Don't tell your children to stand up and then you don't stand up for nothing. If we can't stand up for Malcolm, then we can't stand up for nobody. So this is a product of you today. And we always got to go back and summarize our victories. A slow one, but a necessary one. Their position was, I ain't closing. I ain't closing. I ain't closing. Our position is, that don't mean nothing. They told Harriet Tubman, you ain't gonna be free. And she went back 19 times in your face, cracker, in your face. 19 times, and then Lord said, I'd have got some more out if they only knew they were slaves. So some of these brothers and sisters don't know they slaves. They don't know they half human beings. But that's why we say the battle is for self-determination. To be determined, to not be half a person. We want to look like somebody else, talk like somebody else, act like somebody else, as if being an African ain't good enough. If you know who you are, damn, you wouldn't want to be nobody else.
All right. Right on.
There was nothing before us. And there will be nothing after us. We're the ones who will bring this world together. We're the ones who created it, and we're the ones who will bring it together. We don't have a problem with nobody that don't have a problem with us. You got a problem because ain't nobody on this planet been more righteous than black people. They come at us, we offer their hand, they cut off our hand. They offer my arm, they cut off our arm. They cut off your ear, they give me your ear, they cut off your ear. You know what Malcolm said? You a fool. Say you a fool.
Right on.
Don't ever give yourself up. Make yourself strong. If you don't have to negotiate giving up half your body. Giving your children up to the prison system. Y'all hear that? Giving your children up to the prison system where crackers are committing crimes every minute of every hour.
Talk about it.
They in jail. They in St. Tropez.
Talk about it.
Your kids are in jail. They in jail because they poor. They're not in jail because they criminals. Some of them have been turned into criminals because we let our culture go. You used to go to jail, and the brothers in jail would sit them young brothers down and give them an education. They came out of jail as if they came out of a black college. Because them brothers would sit in school there. But see, today, those kids go in, they don't have a respect for nothing because we haven't taught them a respect in the street.
That's right, mercy.
Young people disrespecting elders.
Mercy.
Men disrespecting women.
Mercy.
And us disrespecting our community. Crackers don't respect us because we haven't made them respect us. And to make them respect us, you got to exercise some power. That's why everybody celebrates Malcolm a different way. And we respect how you celebrate him. We respect that. But the December 12th movement said, we gonna respect Malcolm around power. In the streets where he taught us to have some. And even in the midst of all this ethnic cleansing going on, we gonna stand up.
That's right.
And you know on May 19th is gonna be a clarion call to be black.
Come on now.
To be black. To stand up for your children. When the children pass by, they say, why? Mommy, why are all the stores closed? And she said, because it's Malcolm X's birthday. And I don't care whether if they're 3 years old, they say Malcolm X stores closed. Power. Malcolm X stores closed. We don't want crackers to make Malcolm X a holiday. Look what they did to King. Stripped him of everything he is. Now it's the Martin Luther King sale for $5.99. People are rushing for a sale as opposed to rushing to his knowledge. We don't want that to happen to Brother Malcolm. Malcolm was a street preacher. Malcolm was a street organizer, but most importantly, Malcolm was simply a black man.
That's right.
A black man. Sometimes he wore the same jacket 3 days in a row because clothes didn't make him.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes he had one meal. Not because he couldn't have had more, because he was disciplined to say, I don't need more than one meal. Some of us have been at the table too long eating someone else's food. Do we turn around and expect we don't talk to our children about who they are? How can you talk about who they are and you're confused who you are? Who you are. So what we do May 19th is we pay homage to a man who gave his life for us. His smile for us. He loved us. But he was a black man and his position was, I take no bullshit. Our people are too valuable. They've been exploited too much. If it wasn't for cotton, there wouldn't be an international market. We done picked so much cotton, we should never pay for cotton ever again. You should just go in the store and grab you some cotton.
That's right.
I don't care whether it's cloth or suit. Get you some cotton. You done paid the debt on that damn cotton. All the cotton in the world belongs to you. But it takes power to do that. Black power. We just wanted to say to the party city, I'm glad the party's over. Because we're going to get ready to do some stuff for you.